You can't do it because they're going how I think to us. After that, I know where what should we do? Because it's like they are so it's there. Just try it.
Morning. Morning. The World Cup 2005. The number of the TC. And we're in the finals. It's basketball. Volleyball. Volleyball. 2-0. The women's volleyball final. 1-1. The men's volleyball final. And then the basketball for the fan. And is there to start. So finals in the women's football and soccer. One. Lima is leading. It's 7. Final in the men's basketball. You see you taking the basketball. We do about this maximum in the next final of the basketball. Wow. President Love, AUUS, and then Tagalog, also the DBC, so the administration, GC, Victoria, students, Victoria University, was relevant. Cheers. Always not win the honors there.
Done by.
A very good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. Reporting to you live from UCU at the AUUS Games. Of course, the Inter-University Games 2023 and day 5, or perhaps you'd say the last day of the games. And yesterday I told you it was Chiromo. And for you who don't know what Chiromo is, don't say it's in boarding school. Wherever you're always going to go back home, there's that excitement. And I can see a lot of excitement. The final of basketball, UCU going to take on JJ University, while on the other side, volleyball, of course, Bugema University taking on UCU. UCU in the team sport is doing quite very good. Good morning to Shafiq Senoga.
Sharon,
Yes.
and the viewers out there.
Today you're a little bit too humble again, but I hope you get energized. The teams are giving us very good entertainment when it comes to sports. Let's look at these teams right now here before we even talk about any other results coming on. Starting with a volleyball game. UCU Bugema University. How has it been to you? How are you seeing it?
So far not bad. When you look at, I think Bugema won the first set, 21, 25 actually 21, and then also they lost the second set, 25 to 15. By now they're leading the third set, 16 to 12. That shows you how much hungry they're trying, because they're trying to play the best of five, best of five. So you can't feel that indeed UCU need probably to bound. The second set. As we head into the other final two sets to be played.
You also want to agree with me that there's a very great improvement when it comes to Bugema University compared to last year's performance. The finals in volleyball, also reaching out into the quarterfinals, of course, where they've won bronze against Nkumba University. Do they make a statement? And then again, not forgetting about football, they are going to play football finals made tonight against Uganda Matters University. What a statement they are making.
Yeah, quite impressive on how much are trying to into their sports programs, because the rate is that world probably knew so much game into basketball and also football. But when you look at them competing, you also in volleyball, that shows you how much potential trying to improve as a university, and other even not only probably leaving the other two disciplines, but also invest into the other ones, to so that they make a very cool big slot of different sports disciplines. So for me, it's good as probably to the university that they are trying to give so much. But one thing you need to also look at the fact that many of these players, each of these teams are foreign players. You'll find players from South Sudan, and players from Tanzania. So at some point, yes, it's cool, but also we need to look back the talent into our country. Are we probably not giving enough our because the rate is that yes, we can probably room for other people, but at the end of the day, it has to be benefiting on the national level. Unless when this probably these guys have managed to change from being citizens of Ghana different countries to close to being Uganda. So for me, but there's much potential I'm seeing from them.
For me, my worry basically goes out to basically in the areas of basketball. Now let's switch on together to the Ndeje team taking on UCU, that is in basketball. Of course, with Gama University already with the bronze in the pockets. Now we wait to see between Ndeje University and UCU who gets for us gold tonight.
Tricky one, of course, Cannons, like you said, they're competing in the league just like in Egypt, but also you need to look at a situation whereby the fact that UCU have the home court. Then secondly, you could look at even, when you look at even the experience, I mean, in terms of the technical teams, I mean, Nick Natuhereza of UCU and how much I try to, of course, it won't be very easy for them to win, but I still believe that Niger could probably put some bit of challenge, but I still give you a chance to talk out with the quality.
All right, so you're taking charge. Of course, even the women on the other side are also taking charge, the UCU women. So basically, we are going to get into the commentary booth where we shall bring you the game live JJ University taking on UCU. Who will win gold? Bronze already taken. Let's see who takes gold and who takes silver. We shall get back to you. Thank you so much.
And welcome to Urban TV, where we are bringing you the live broadcast of the gold medal men's match in basketball. We have the UCU Canons or Uganda Christian University taking on Indeje University here at UCU grounds in Mukono. Starting fives for the UCU as one of the United tries to get into the paint. Starting fives for UCU, we have Musogozi, we have Ngomu, we have Ewono, Muhezi, the shot number 7, Okech, as they try to attempt the big pointer, and it's a foul on Mark. Just reading the starting fives, you have Mutiaba, Mumbai, Kokas, United Harold, and then for the UCU, we have Kasovia Kevin, we have Musoni, we have Okurut, Carl, and Sifuma in the starting five. As the major trying to play. I'm not alone in commentary. I'm joined by Faith. Faith, you're welcome for this live broadcast of the final. How are you feeling this morning?
There are all sorts of games happening here at Uganda Christian University. We've already seen some finals already underway. We have the volleyball final between Uganda Christian University and Kampala University for the women underway. The UCU Lady Doves are leading by 2 sets to 0. Also probably have a good lead in the third. So it looks like they are in control of that one. While the UCU Doves are struggling, they are 1 set apiece against Bugema, but Bugema is leading the second set by 21-15, and it is now 22-15. The ball has been adjudged to go out, and UCU are in distress. But back to the basketball, where the scores are. You've been here, you've watched the Doves. I don't know what your thoughts are on their chances today to get that goal. And in the volleyball, men, the men who are the UCU Dubs are now trailing by 2 sets to 1 against Bugema University. If they're going to win this one, it's going to go down to the wire. And by going down to the wire, we have to go 5 sets.
Definitely. And it is back to Ndeje as a try. A missed free throw, by the way, by Joel Kaira. They put the inbound steal by Kevin Kasovia, shot number 4 on the fast break, trying to get that quick bucket. He misses the layup. Brilliant defense by Jonathan Okech, who was able to take him. And the UCU players, though, are asking for the foul, but the umpire says it was all clean. Brilliant defense from Ndeje right there. Harold Irinaitwe, a brilliant point guard in the league. We've seen his ability on the ball, off the ball as well, defensively, leading the league in steals last year. But a long rebound gathered by Jesse Okurut, and unfortunately fails to gather it. Another steal by Harold Tok. Speak of the devil, brilliant behind the back pass, but unfortunately he could not make the layup in. Harold Irinaitwe in the paint, pushes it out. 3-pointer by Harold. Not good. Gathered rebound by Sifuma.
You see, you have the benefit of home court advantage. But the beauty of these games is that as much as you have your supporters, there's quite a bit of haters as well in the bleachers here. So really, and with the sun out, we watched a lot of the basketball in the night. But today, I think they get to experience what many have experienced playing during day. One wonders. Great start to the quarter by Uganda Christian University. And Ndeje tried to reply their very own three. Doesn't sink, but they still have the possession of the basketball. Rebound, Ndeje, and 2 points to the good for Ndeje University. Very, very disappointing, that one. Very early in this one, just
This is the game.
the second set has just started. And of course, you see, you have a 2-1. The third set has just said, you see, you are trailing, fourth set rather. You see, you are trailing by 2-1, but have a slight 2-1 lead in the fourth. So I think that's just a positive start compared to how they started the second and the first. I mean, the third and the first. But it is difficult right now for them. Timeout done, and now we continue from where we left off. You see you to inbound the ball. What that by you see, considering the fact that they are not to be trifled in this competition as well. And we talked about their record in the league. So it's not an easy game at all. So the Cannons who have to try and beat their opponents as quickly as possible. And for them, this is home court, so they have to make it.
Stop it now! Stop now! Up there, up there! Hey, hey!
All right, we are just about to get underway. The second,
They're singing down. Don't sit down. Get up. Get up. Don't sit down.
and they will need the likes of Ivan Muhwezi with all the experience they have playing for City Oilers to come to the party, because the score had actually stretched to 18-9 at that point. And I like the fact that he went hard at the rim and got the two to just put a stop to whatever is happening so far, because you was really gliding away this quarter. But the UCU Doves are also fighting back. There's so much action happening here at Uganda Christian University this morning. The program has to end today, so all the finals that are on the cards are going so quickly. We have the volleyball, where the Doves are leading the fourth set 9-5, and hoping to force a fifth set, take the gold. They are champions of East Africa, whilst the Lady Doves and Kampala University are in a battle of 2-1, of course, to the UCU Angels. But Kampala are also fighting really, really hard. Interestingly, I was seeing the familiar ties in this championship, and the Kampala University coach is Nepo Muhammad, and his brother Juma is coaching the UCU Lady Doves. Yeah, very, very interesting. And of course, their nephews are playing on the UCU Doves men's team. That's Angelo Nespo Gideon. And of course, his brother Focus is on the bench today. But yeah, it's a very interesting thing happening. You see you motoring on very, very well in this one. The lead is now 20 to 11 for the Ndeje Angels. But we all know in basketball, that's really nothing. And we still firmly in the first quarter. Very good defense and coverage by UC. And they get the turnover. Very, very well done right there by UC. Beautiful by Uganda Christian University. Of course, the Dubs are leading by 13 to 6 in the fourth. So the way it's looking, they might be able to force a fifth set in this one against Gema. But the funny thing is that they've struggled on one side of the pitch. So I wonder if the question is side of the pitch they play on. And and yet this is home court. You'd expect that they know the intricacies of playing around this particular court. Leje miss another one. Very well done by Leje. UCU are, of course, one of the reasons why the noise is going up in this place. On the other court as well. We are doing a medical timeout. Of course, there we have the UCU Doves playing on the other side of the court, and big block right there. But they continue their assaults and desire to force a fifth set. It is now 19-8 to the UCU Doves. I think if you're playing on such a day when the sun is definitely out, you're going to try and make sure you force the setter and the outside hitters or the power attackers to face the sun before they connect with the ball. And that always determines how they're going to attack the ball, and even the flight of the ball works wonders. So even if there is a free hit per se, the way you send back that ball in a free hit situation is all going to impact. But you see you serving to take this set. But Gema do very well, but very good court coverage. Yes, Angiro just dumps the ball over the net. But you see you still fighting Ogusul, and it's still going. One more play, and Gema send it to the net. It is now 21-08. I find myself wondering. The ECU Lady Doves leading 21-08 in the fourth, trying to force a fifth set after Gema University went 2-1 up. They continue to serve. Reception, Bugema University, spike and block out by Uganda Christian University. Bugema block in rather by Uganda Christian University, and so it is 22-8 in the fourth set of this one. Another big hit, and it is 23-8 Uganda Christian University. Of course, they have to do everything within their power to try and ensure that they win this one. I mean, they are champions of East Africa. Bugema shouldn't have been a problem for them, but clearly a final is a final, and all teams are likely going to give it their best shot. And unfortunately for ECU, they didn't see Bugema hitting them with that best shot very early on.
The basketball has back in volleyball, as I mentioned, it is 23-8. And then the basketball was 20-13 to the UCU Cannons. So yes, we are back definitely, and I think I am. We are back with the timeout. You can see the players trying to look at the damage done on court. We had done medical timeouts. But we are back with the action, and you see you leading 24 to 13 in this first quarter action in the men's basketball final. Ola is fouled at the line. Is fouled at the line by DJ University's shot number 9. His second foul. And heads to the line. That is Indege's fifth foul of the first quarter. As I mentioned, it was a foul by Motiaba. His second, and Ola gets to the line to be able to extend this season. Makes the first basket. So, Faith, after that timeout, who do you think gets the advantage heading into this game? I mean, does a team with the momentum continue, or does a team that has been behind try and get a break and look right there and head?
I think it works wonders for both teams if they take time out, because I feel like the game was getting a bit hectic simply because of how much it is right now. The sun is up, and I think at the end of the day, they really needed to partner with the coach and think of the game as is.
Yes, brilliant basket there in post to post by Ndobi. As you see, you try and respond. It's Ola heading into the paint. Skip, hop, skip, and makes the bucket. Brilliant athleticism there by the rookie.
And of course, volleyball updates. You see, you Dove have managed to force a fifth set, a decisive fifth set. So the first to 15 by 2 will win this match.
Yes, McQuaid Emma with another basket for you to push their lead to 29 and 15. Brilliant steal by Ola, who has added so much to the energy for this kind of side all tournament. When he comes off the bench, brilliant basket by the university. Try to make bucket and focus. Does not make the basket. It is brilliant block by Emma. 29-15. Ola has been a brand of energy for this UCU side. This tournament, as I've mentioned, as Jonathan Okech and Harold United checking for the Leje Angels. That is their nickname. Straight out of the block by the timeout, and he gets but a miss three by Jonathan Okech.
Very, very good rebound by UCU there after DJ failed to take their shot, but the basket comes after the whistle.
And it is the end of the first quarter action here. And in the men's basketball gold match between Indeje University and Uganda Christian University, the hosts, well, UCU seem to have come out of the blocks, leading 29 to 13 in this encounter here in the gold medal match. Far from done, but you can tell even with this switch, the UCU just seem to be a step further and a bit sharper than their opponents. Here for us in volleyball.
We are going for the decider, sets number 5, to decide who is going to be the volleyball champion between Bugema University and Uganda Christian University. Of course, on the other courts, the women's game, you have Uganda Christian University leading Bugema by 12 to 6. I mean, leading Kampala University by 17 to 12. So it is really looking good for Uganda Christian University women in the fourth quarter. This one.
Definitely brilliant action all round through. The three finals currently taking us in the men's volleyball final, the women's volleyball final, and the men's basketball gold medal match. You need literally to put your head on the swivel and look around for the action. You see you guys heading for set 5, hyping themselves, and the Lady Cannon celebrating for getting the Lady Doves for getting yet another point. We're still in the timeout in basketball, but there is definitely a lot going on. We shall keep on updating you as the games go on. We are heading for the decisive fifth set in the men's volleyball match. How are the ladies doing?
The ladies are still leading theirs, and they're slowly snaking their way to the 25-point mark. but there's still some more games or other balls for Kampala University to try and make back some sort of parity and see if they can force a fifth set as well. But at the moment, Uganda Christian University in the basketball going to start from the side of the court that has given them so many issues. So they will be starting from the right side of the court for now. And we have to see how well they do. The first to 15 wins it all, so they know they have to make sure that they carry some sort of lead to the other side of the court because Bugema have done so well on the opposite side, on the left-hand side of the court, but here with the basketball action.
Yes, back from the time what a brilliant ATO by the University getting the ball to Harold United who banked the three-pointer to cut the lead to 29-16. And in Beja University look to have started this second quarter. They're on a mission to try and get back. Big foul there by the UCU Cannons, and it is on the captain.
We have to the rule book
Mutiaba.
the sports. So whoever is supposed to be on it, please the court.
Back tries to make the ball and touch failed
Please
come rebound for the UCU Cannons. Even they're pushing the ball up court, brilliant behind the back, gets from there, the plate and it's foul, and it seems that it was a foul on Wabaga, even the issue by
Down.
it's still 29-16.
What a game of basketball we already have.
And it is a technical foul on Harold United in the Beja Angels for trying to block the inbound pass. The referee, the umpire, has given him the technical and technical, so they will hit the line to be able to try and break the 30-point barrier for the home side here.
Okay, let's correct.
It out. Second foul, he was a bit a touch more aggressive than the recommended. And I thought it was brilliant defense though. But out for the foul, and Ideja University is third of the second quarter. What you want them to get into foul trouble? How is it going at Belgium here in Wales?
It is 3 apiece, so tighter than a tight rope for anyone right now. But we have to see what happens.
Rebound gathered by McCoy, he was able to push it out onto Ola on the best line. Brilliant up and under. And next time UCU's lead. It is 32-16 to UCU. Beja trying to first score and he's fouled. He will head to the line. He's fouled, making a three-pointer. That is Olala's third foul, and he's definitely in foul trouble.
Unfortunately, 32-16 the score in this one, and the UCU Dubs are busting at the seam in the men's volleyball. They are actually looking really, really rattled by Bugema University. For some reason, are making the right inroads. It is 5-3, and there's still so much to do. But the home side managed to get on board, so it is fine. Very, very tight encounter so far. But you see, you have to show that discipline that made them go to the finals of the National Volleyball League last year. and
Yes, thank you.
forget about
This is the number of
everything he's doing on the other side of the net.
right so now. Are you reaching 701?
The lead to 32 to 19. Ola on the baseline.
Zero one three.
7-footer, but because of the pain and his fouls, he will head to the line for a couple more. 4 fouls on Indeje. They are definitely in foul trouble at the start of the second quarter. You see you still leading this one by 19. Start of the second quarter here at the men's goal to the match. Sukuma makes it.
The UCU Lady Doves also who are facing Kampala University in the women's volleyball final. Just 2 points away now, just a single point away.
Ivan Wezi, pull up three. Uganda. Being mixed. That's a brilliant strategy. Just what? If I'm not mistaken. Ivan Wezi there. He's going to get into the paint. And extend his lead. Actually, it is their fifth in Indeje University are in foul trouble at the moment. So every time you see you get to the line, it only pushes their lead further. How is it going, Faith?
It is 7-6 Uganda Christian University, the men's volleyball right now. Nespo Gideon Agero comes in with another big hit, but there is an tension in this place right now. The anxiety is beyond, and the Lady Doves are on match point, have been for the last sequence, and but Kampala University are not winning. They are
I know that now past the front court, defended by Blue Uganda. As in that the try and cross away back. Defended by 3-pointer from Indeje. Uganda now want to see Puma. That's not action. He's oh, brilliant skill by the big man there. Panda with a runner and first getting on gathered by Still Uganda Christian University. Second chance into the page. Layup gets it. 40-19 UCU.
lead UCU have on them right now. 21 points. That's really, really pushing Nigeria to the core. You wonder where Nigeria is going to try and get it. Also rebounding by UCU. Needs to be better in that situation. It's been called.
I think a foul is called. He was called and it's 2 shots. Actually, it is a foul on Indeje University. and UC will head to the line. But a brilliant time there by Howard United, who wizarded his way throughout the paint and was able to dish a brilliant pass to Mumbai, who was able to make the buckets and cut the lead. Still at 119. What do you have in volleyball?
The UCU Downs a 10 to 7 against Uganda University. You'd say maybe the wheels of the bus are coming off for Uganda University, who looked set to even take this decisive and but you see you are showing some championship experience and are doing to Deje, I mean to Uganda, what many have failed to do all week. But
A foul called on Biscuit. Stephen Kasevia was able to make the break through the free throws, extending their lead 41-21 to Uganda Christian University. 12 free throws of Harvard United. And a foul called on Biscuit Banda. Inbound pass scheduled to be put in by Mutiaba. Heads in front to Harold United. Deja University trying to get away back. Oh, brilliant defense. Active hands there. Harold United to the paint. And he's fouled by Biscuit Banda again. He's forced. He's in foul trouble and definitely heading his way back to the bench as they hope to keep him. Score still the same, 41-21, and in J head to the line to try and reduce it.
it is 11 to 8 in the men's volleyball out here.
And it's just a good back for this Uganda. On to Emma as they head to the court. And it is a foul called. Foul called on Ikeji. Actually, it was a walk violation, a travel violation by Olala, and the ball heads back to Ndeje as they try and fight back. You see, you fight out. What is going on in volleyball? What's going on?
Today, Uganda Christian University, they are now just 2 points away from winning the gold medal in the men's volleyball here in
Brilliant up and under there by Kevin Kasovia in the paint to extend their lead 43-21 in this gold medal match. A couple of threes being missed by Ndeje. United again misses it. Long rebound gathered by Sifuma. Offensive rebounds have been poor for the Ndeje Angels and have cost them in this game. You see you and another bucket this time by Jesse Okurut. They are running away with it. Timeout called by Ndeje. 45-21 in the second quarter.
the volleyball action continues. Well, the UCU Ducks are only 2 points away, but the ball is sent to the net right now. It is all about getting those 2 points and being the first to 15 to ensure that they secure the gold medal in the volleyball. And Gema University have been very good value for money, but it is 13 to 9. Gema to serve. Soon receives for Uganda Christian University. And UNESCO just takes it over. Gema big hits on the ball. Gema fighting really, really hard. 10-13 right now in the men's volleyball.
We are back in basketball here as we try and get more out of
The action continues. Uganda University by just 1 point. Lucia, the basketball industry for the past 21 has been the declared catalyst and was in the return. Victory brother by Jesse Okurut. With a replay is and this is how to work and this is the you see all as classmates citizen for a more pressure. with a slight injury, was able to make his comeback in yesterday's semi-final, where they dismantled Yoruba University number 60. Take the win over the match, while Ndeke University went were able to finally outlast Uganda University in what was a close game for most of it. The 10-point lead at the end of the game, 73. Something able to put them into the score for the match. But it seems like UCL have started like the house on fire. Jonathan McCage, National step back, and the black screen back loses the handle, and it's a turnover. And UCU, as they try and increase the lead, just like the wood, for the territory and the balance of the half in this one. Double violation, and turnover yet again. The Royals are not going to turnovers in this game. On both sides, a little bit of fatigue setting in after so many games played in a short space of time. This is what tournament basketball is all about. You have to have cardio to be able to outlast Ryan Moses' foul as he tries to make his way into the paint and will head to the line. He shoots a couple of free throws, but try and intact reduce this margin. This unit is 15 to 26 in this game. Is allowing Jabo in the second quarter, makes the first free throw into the foul. Fans are now slowly chipping away. It was quite hot. The RTC in Mutono. Next, this is the second free throw. Run back to the rushes. Our solution is quite hot here. In this GRC, this final, most of the games were being played at night. That was the spectacle of these games, night basketball. As a group, the net pass, brilliant basket, UCU, on the first play page and National League. They are running away with this, ladies and gentlemen. 53-27 for the hosts. Jonathan McCage, three-pointer, walks the rim and fails to the punch. Top of the street was still wrong on UCU at the end of the first break, extending their lead 54-27. As the J is struggling to get out of first gear here. Budgets and house with base. As three-pointer again. Evan West again, back again. Trying to make this. As the handle back, it is still tipped. And the remaining Belgian ball. As they try and involve this. Inbounded out and entering the paint. Johnson another catch. Three-pointer. Gets this one. Finally one falls in front of two. It was 30. A bit of confusion as Belgium think the ball is on it. When the umpire says no. They did not inbound that pass. It is 54 to 30. Now the UCU comments. They're guessing with the pressure, but the problem with the pressure and the press is that if they beat by your press, then it is not easy. And if the basket very rough, which to one hour, with back stuff to extend the lead 56-27. As the UCU Gunners are now having themselves a laugh here in this final. They are running away with it. Ivan Brazil driving to the paint. 40-50. And misses the layup. Finland defense by Palmieri at interior. Unfortunately a turnover by UCU. But the first break points have been really shooting away that business is being operated here. They quick pass. As a military for the down up and under and his foul. Joey very rough on that one. On the foul. Shot number 15 that is Atuna who hit to the line. They try and reduce this. 14-30 as I mentioned. Yes. Atuna being fouled by the UCU Gunners. Actually 60-54, that is the score. Passing by throw. In position. The UCU increase. Passes. So, with pass, Taylor, Joey Taylor, Champions of the East of the driving into the paint. Left shoot. Oh, and flexed on him. One by flexed on him. Up left and flexed on him. You watching flexing, he plays the field. Taylor gets it, he's out Evan Wesic. First throw and tips are guarded by Joel. There's actually a foul call on UCU. A trouble violation on Joe Cairo doesn't seem pleased about it. Doesn't seem pleased at all. The umpire feels like he was put under legitimate and legal pressure. And a turnover. We come to the end of the second quarter here. Halftime in the men's gold basketball match. UCU running away with this 6-34 at the half. Lecture University need, and I mean need, these last two quarters if they need to, if they want to win this gold medal match. That's a thought what are some of the things that have been precedent of you in this workplace? I know possession as much as I have, but just to let the viewers know what are some of the interesting things, things that you retain the most as you come to the close of this 4-day event. That's 2%. So we have more names, but is that what you're saying? Yes? Represented in various sports. As we have the medal ceremony here, there is another final taking place at the netball court between UCU and Victoria University. A big fixture there, and we shall bring to you all the updates as the game goes on. As we are concentrated on the medal ceremony, I'll give it to the MC to be able to tell you Campbell University that you develop inside and official knowledge. Ladies and ladies, girls, Valley, let's have Bishop Stewart. And it seems we are back for the third quarter in this men's gold basketball match at Uganda Christian University's main court. Court 1, and we are leading this one 60 to 34 and running away with it. The University must come up with something different in the second half if they have or they want any chance to be able to get into this game. Definitely win it. Many predicted it will be a close one, but it doesn't look like it is close at all as things stand as we head back into the third quarter. And also, Bishop Stewart University is category. UC will be inbounding to start the third quarter. Very hot conditions at AUUS. Inbounded Kevin Kasoria, who already has 2-3 pointers to his game. Active look is Uganda as UC try and move that ball around. Jesse Okurut into the bench. Kajal Kaira takes it in front and makes the basket with a fadeaway. Brilliance from George Kaira, who's going into his mode. Over 6 making his debut for the Cannons. That was last season in the NPL. Ivan Mwezi from Leche. 3-point attempt. Well off. From Leche. And their number 4 that is involving. Rebound gathered as Kasoria hits. Into the front court, it is deflected out. Big foul violation. Leche. I see what he found. Kasoria, optimistic on the free. Trying to shoot. That's the rebound gathered by Bobby. He rushes to push the pace. It was being led by Jesse. As they head into his free territory. Looks for his teammate. Ivan Mwezi 3-pointer and gets it. 62-37. Who you see in this game? 3-point attempt, that's it. This commander gets his first 3-point of the day and pushes their lead. It is 65-37. To the Cannons, Ivan Mwezi, and strikes answer back. Misses everything. Rebound gathered. Blocked by Joe Kaira. And it is UC who has in better throw to compromise on that offensive rebound. Focus in the rebound but failing to foot it back. As we enter this third quarter, it's going to take a lot from the team to win the national six. This third quarter, we're going to watch the use of and this framework. It's not like it looks out of match, the range here. Brilliant in the counter by Brisky are now starting to get hot in this quarter. Back-to-back threes to push their lead even further. They can try and get their own as well. Bobby, with a 3-pointer. It seems like now teams are shooting threes for fun. 68 is still by the University. On the first disaster there. Critical job Chinese scam. Getting Kasonia as he tries to put the ball onto the best line. And this, it's actually on the goal. Stood on the line and it is another turnover. You see I've turned the ball 8 times in this third quarter, early periods in the third quarter. To avoid the turnovers, Lauren the Joe slowly by slowly start every number 68, 40 in the third. As in the University Spirit Ball is starting to gain some momentum. It is basketball 101. If you shoot both ways, having opponents, your chances of winning are higher. It is just what Rebecca is doing in this third quarter. They are shooting lights out when it comes to the free ball. And you say you have to find a way of fertilizing and stopping that. Just like what for it as well. It's the backboard and the foul. On passing muscle on Joel. Another foul, turnover for UCU and NBJ, who are trying to have a look in this game, scores still 68-43. It's getting tougher. Ivan Wellesley with a step back three. It's the rim and it's covered by Okunis. And it's back out there. I get the appeal of trying to shoot three-pointers and practice deficit. But you have to get the right three at the right time. Brilliant save. He was not trying to move the ball around for shoulder. Because he tried to the ball to Palace. And he says everything wrong with Bunker and Kelsey. To shoot the three-pointer. Another offensive rebound. Third straight offensive rebound by Zizou. Third in Casemiro, the Lakers. And the rebound by the UCU Cannons. It seems like Ndeje can't get hold of the ball. But it's running up and was fouled. And UCU win with it alive. Ndeje University have failed to get rebounds. Just it. It's that the University definitely not helping themselves as well. You see, are missing shots. And Joel as well misses the other one. They have 1 point early in this third quarter. But it seems like Ndeje is not capitalizing on that in terms of gathering offensive rebounds. It is almost criminal. Like watch, and his team will kick out that 4 straight offensive rebounds. He will be going mad. As well as in the coach of Monbiton on the bench of the JJ because of all of the rebounds. Gets to the bench, frustrated that he was not. The bench, Superman, on the turn, fall away jumper. Almost there. He might have learned 20 rebounds today has been invaluable for Cannons. Three-pointer by 51 is of the third quarter. Think about the ball is on the hitter right now. 3 straight three-pointers for the captain Chris Uganda to push that lead to 71 and 43 for Ndeje. Oh, Gary Knightley here trying to get close with first screen. Closely guarded by Jesse. Three-point attempt by Mumbai. Rebound gathered by Ndeje. And he tries, misses. He tries to hit the ball off the UC player for the rebound. Brilliant steal though by Ndeje on the first break. Bobby, easy layup. Big touch. 71, 45. We need to take advantage of this fact. Watch out. We need to get away. Too much to do if they don't. Most of the value is not is the championship. Watch out. If you're not trying to take what's up in this quarter, it's going to be almost impossible for you. Because if you say continue doing the business and bitches, not have much of a pay, and raises, not to live. Mumbai is eventually fouled as he got 2 offensive rebounds but failed to put them in. Sifuma visibly mad at his teammates for failing to follow rebound as he passes the ball. And he said to the line, yesterday semi-final we had an incident where things got heated between him and the umpire. Hopefully can keep his cool as they said by trying the lead. In this game, the Angels have tried to cut the lead in this third quarter, have much improved that quarter. But the hot hand, this Uganda was made 3 threes in this quarter thus far, keeping the UCU Cannons high above their opponents. Long ball pass, hot hand give them an hit check, unnecessary this time. 3 out of 4 in this. I mean, give the hot hand, give the man with the hot hand the ball. Gobi as well tried everything for the jet. And a foul called on Jesse Okuwood. The University get well involved for and they are good as well. Entertainment say time on the lead is now at 71. It was a
On to Gobi. A little bit of crossovers. And Mumbai with a rebound after Kokas missed that layup.
Okay, so they go for gold.
The medal ceremony is ongoing as well as we are having this men's basketball final. And UCU almost turning the ball over. Blisk serving it, foul called on Indeje. Harold Arinaito, I'm guessing.
Okay, for the moment.
Foul called on Indeje University, who have failed to clearly establish their identity in this game. I feel they have been overwhelmed by UCU's defense and their inability to make baskets. That is for the Indeje Angels.
Then let's have this.
Definitely, you see you inbound the ball and 2 more to their
Okay,
name.
okay, just a minute.
Just say
Moment.
the rookie, you could say rookie heading into his second year next season with the side, quite impressive resume for him. He has played for the under-18 Silverbacks
Thank you very much. Time is running
before
out.
making his way here to UCU, and he's definitely
Ladies.
one of those players that they have high hopes in the future, as he's only heading into his second year with the league. National Basketball League does head into January. Haroda United whistling his way in the paint. Back to Bobby with North, and a brilliant basket by Indeje. Now you see me, now you don't.
DJ now up to 49. You see you attempted 3 and taken by them. DJ
Okay, ladies, overload and that position, and none other than Makero University.
It's a foul call on UCU. Something happened in the other paint, and Coach Nick is visibly upset, stating his case to the umpires. He feels that Sifuma got bumped. He's still going at the officials. He feels Sifuma was elbowed unfairly. He's having a word with them, but David, the lead umpire, says no. He feels the anger, but he's definitely put his case down as he knows his side is ahead.
So that is boots. They go for bronze.
On the free throw line for Ndeje is Kokas, trying to break that 50-point barrier for Ndeje. The game seems to be running away from them, and it has to reach a certain point in this game where if they want to win it, they'll have to go up a few gears, because as time slowly goes on, every possession becomes more and more valuable. Missed the first 3-4, but makes the second one, 73-50 to the UCU Cannons.
what's the day so far at Uganda Christian University. Then
Brilliant by Peter Sifuma. The step back. Wow.
Okay, second position is University of
75-50.
Kisubi. They go for silver.
That was Peter Sifuma, vintage Peter Sifuma in his bag right there. 3-point attempt by Ngobi, and gets it as well. His 3-ball is really falling excellently in today's match, though he finds his side still down. 75-53. They are putting up a fight in this third quarter, and have outscored UCU in this third quarter. Kevin Kasobia, back to Blisk Uganda. He's being blitzed right now. He's the man with the hot hand. Brilliant up and hand on Tula. moves Peter Sifuma. Kevin Kasobia way downtown. Backcourt rebound gathered. Rebounds have been so valuable for you see in this game. Peter Sifuma looks for the dime. Blocked. Heads to Ola. Given time and space, shoots. And finally gathered by Ngobi.
Quite like how his head was involved in the dribbling in that moment. But like I was saying, it's been a very brilliant morning for Uganda University here on their courts. They won the gold for both the men and the women's volleyball, and they have a game happening in Netball. The last time I checked, it was about 17 to 19 Victoria University over the UCU Angels. But here in the basketball, the UCU
and Bishop Stewart.
the UCU Cannons look like they have the lead on J and are rebounding quite well in this one. And there you have it.
Careless pass there by Bliss, the captain, even who has been put under massive pressure by Ndeje. I mean, Ndeje have improved in this third quarter. They came out cold. I don't know if it was the fact that they had to start this game very early in the morning because most of the basketball action has been going on at night. And heading back to your point, Faith, I think that was something that the university did plan. They needed something to be able to keep the fans around, and night basketball definitely achieved that. Three-pointer by Ngobi, who makes his third of the third quarter as well, 77-56. And one by Sifuma, who has clearly established his presence in the paint so far in this game.
Gets the point play
University. Please step
will
on the
take
podium.
the free throw.
All of you.
As you can see, Coach Shigui, ever the man who coaches, even though they are up by 50 points, he will still coach his players hard as he talks to Blitzkill and probably about that misplaced pass when he was being pressured. Sifuma with a free throw and makes it, gets the lucky bounce. 80-56 to UCU.
Okay, good job.
This has been a really high scoring game compared to other games in the
Now, and
tournament.
then we can have Kampala
Because
International University.
looking at the games yesterday, this particularly semi-final one between Ndeje and Bugema, 63, 73-63, very close. You see on the fast break, Uganda waiting for his teammates. He gets out the ball, Kasobia Freeman. You do not leave him open. You do not leave Kevin Kasobia open when he is on the three ball. He will punish you, and he has just done to the Ndeje Angels.
Would you say that's almost good night for the Ndeje Angels?
You could say so, but it's in the third quarter. Let's try and give a bit of respect to the Angels as well.
Second position is none other than Makerere
I think being
University.
generous there, but
Let's step on the podium in front of you.
is the score at the moment between Uganda Christian University and Ndeje University.
From which one, if you done
A foul call there on Blitzkibanda, who I think is his fourth. He's in a little bit of foul trouble as Mumbai will go to, as Ngobi will go to the line. Was fouled after he failed to find the landing space. I think he has been the most impressive player for the Angels today. He has been literally everywhere on defense. He has three-pointers, three-pointers in this third quarter, and he's trying everything he can to be able to bring his side into the game, but his teammates need to step up as well if they want to close the gap.
Thank you for goal. Please don't leave your medals behind. Please step on the podium, please, all of you.
Ndeje trying to up the ante here, and 58
Please come very fast. We are
is
almost
the
done.
score right now. Well, Uganda Christian University just managing the situation.
Yes, you see the pointer. Try to count. Oh, and the good back by
We
Sifuna.
have Makere.
Yeah, his
Forward.
opponents there. Emma McCoy was fouled.
We have Champion University.
You see, you have decided.
University of
You
Kisumu.
see, you have gone with the Twin Towers all this tournament round. You have either Joel Kaira in the paint, or a two-man combo with Emma McCoy, or you have Peter Sifuma with Emma or Joel vice versa. But you see, you have gone with two big men in most of their games this tournament, and you wonder that if that is an option they are training for as the league does resume in January. Both sides, I feel, will have another advantage as the league resumes in January because of this competition in December, and most teams having a preseason, but preseason is not as as competitive as active basketball, right, Faith?
Definitely. And of course, I think you see, you can also say they are in their off season quite literally, because at the end of the day they also found out
Okay,
that
that position is Chapo
very late.
University
But I think it
University of
comes
Missouri.
down to the standards you set for yourselves
Please
as an
don't leave your medals
organization
with
and
us.
as a team,
If
whether
you're
to
not six, the each person should
to
be carried by the captain.
whether to always ask the best out of your team, of your players. But I think
Yeah, third quarter action just ended right here, and UCU seem to all but have it in the bag in this gold medal match, 84-58, as Joel tried to make that three-pointer right at the end but failed. We're going back to the medal ceremony.
Okay, the next category of awards will be going to volleyball men. The next category is volleyball men. So volleyball men, please get closer. Get closer. Good ball. Once that ceremony is done, please you can lean the head and you can dip around. Your teeth. Right, the water you are carrying. Okay, and the champions, ladies and gentlemen, are none other than DJ University. Second was Moops, and then the champions are DJ University. Yes, Karate, please sit in the tent.
We are back in quarter action here. The UCU leading 84-58 as Carlos goes for the baseline. Missed rebound. Guess who's rebound? This is Olala now. Back to Emma as they look to spin the ball. Kevin Kasobia. Well, step back three-pointer and gets it. 5 3-pointers today from Kevin Kasobia, and he's feeling himself. Pour some water on the man. He's hotter than fish grease right now.
The middle goal and the last side.
Ivan Muwezi from the University trying to get the point. Handoff onto Mumbai with a quick step. Jonathan Okech, they look to swing the point back and answer. Brilliant in and out. Oh, brilliant. And he's fouled and he'll head to the line. Brilliant showmanship there by Jonathan Okech, who I feel has had a quiet game, but it seems too late at the moment. If you're going to make your way back to the game, I think it should have been in the third quarter, not now when it seems to have run away from you as it heads to the free throw line.
puts in one.
And it is 61-89 for the UCU side. Onto Emma McQuay, onto Olala. This is a young lineup from UCU, the coach at the moment. You have Emma, you have Olala, you have Emma McQuay, Peter Sifuma, you have Carlos as well. And then for Ndeje on the floor right now, you have Ivan Mwezi, you have Ngobi, you have McQuay, Jonathan Okech to complete their 5-man lineup. to start this fourth quarter and try and cut that
the Vice
deficit.
President of Volleyball, Madam Salma,
The
and that position goes to none other than
brilliant screening.
University.
Baseline jumper gets it. He has been the man on fire for Ndeje in this game. 63-89 for Uganda Christian University. Lala on to Kevin Kasobia, who I feel has been my player of the tournament. Of the way he has been able to play this offense as well as shoot lights out. I think he's a player to watch out for next season in the basketball league with his ability to shoot from almost anywhere on the court. He's definitely going to be one to look out for. As you see, you have two promising point guards. Jimmy Otim, unfortunately, was unable to make it to this tournament after getting an injury during their last training before the games began. He will hopefully be back for the season, and Kevin Kasovia has fully taken advantage of carrying the team, scoring the most points for his side, making the most three-pointers in this tournament, and definitely entertaining the fans with his quality from distance in terms of shooting the ball. Leger University here trying to get one back. Ivan Huezi calls his number. Brilliant pass. McKay blocked by Emma McKay. Blocked. And that clearly shows you quick fast play. You see, you are basically having fun right now. I tell you, this side here in the next 2 years is going to be really, really scary. Ivan Huezi in the paint and misses everything. Ndeje University can't seem to get anything to fall at this moment in time. It seems like they have raised the white flag. And I know I'm a person that believes a lot in basketball. I watch a lot of basketball, and bigger leads have been cut. But with the way Ndeje University is playing at the moment, do not see a comeback on the hands right now. The lack of energy in the paint, the lack of gathering rebounds as well is costing them in this game. I don't know. You could possibly look at it as an advantage that UCU finished, handled their business quite relatively quickly against Uganda University and were able to rest most of their starters for majority of that fourth quarter, while Ndeje University had to battle against Mugema in that close semi-final. That close semi-final that went to the final 2 minutes. Okidi, the man with the putback dunk. And you can call this Lob City with the amount of dunkers this side have. I mean, who doesn't love a good dunk? As I mentioned, Ndeje University had to go through Norbert Okidi, the man who has been impressing thus far for Uganda Christian University. Ivan Mwezi with the runner, misses everything. Three-pointer. Oh, their shooting has been awful in this game. They have failed to get anything to go by. And UCU, unfortunately, or fortunately for them, seem to have all this in the bag, leading 92-61 in this 63 in this final. Jesse Okurut bringing the ball up onto Emma, quick pass, but Peter Sifuma is fouled by Caucus. And it will be an inbound by Norbert Okidi.
After the ball has been awarded, we shall have a closer moment.
UCU have definitely been the team to beat in this tournament. The ladies have secured gold as well. Brilliant in Sifuma, turn around, hook shots, and gets it. That is his trademark move. Get the ball in the low post, get to your spot, turn around and make the hook shot. Calling for defense. You can see the leadership of the team. And Ivan Mwezi makes that three-pointer. 95-67.
In that order, the men.
Timeout called.
In that order. Number 2.
Peter Sifuma, the man in focus. He's having a go at his teammates for the lack of effort on defense. They may be in the lead, but he wants everything done perfectly.
Okay, let's do this very fast. Thank you very much. You can leave the podium now. Let's have the men.
95-67 in this game as
Let's
Coach
have the
Nick
men.
is trying to secure some
To
instructions.
that side, please.
UCU, as I mentioned, have been really impressive in this tournament so far. A close win against Bugema University to start their campaign. They dismantled Bulu University in their next game by over 90 points.
Let's have the men.
Then they were able to win
Let's have the men.
their semi-final against Nkumba University. It was quite a blowout as well. Indeed, have had the more difficult path to this gold medal match, winning a couple of close games in the group stages before that epic game against Bugema University, where either side could have easily won the game
For the men.
and put themselves in this gold medal match. Quite hot in this game.
Kampala University.
But as we head to the resumption of this game,
Kampala University.
Okidi Nobat has been the man, the spark plug in this game
Kampala University.
with that excellent dunk and a couple of hustle plays. I like this young core of this Canon side, and they're definitely showing it in this game. Bright future for them
And to award the bronze
heading in this gold match. I think
Uganda
it is an
got it.
inbound play still to Nobat Okidi. The score's 95-67 in this fourth quarter game.
Okay, two at the same time.
I quite like the fact that the Canons are not taking their feet off the gas pedal. They're continuing to do the things that worked very well earlier on in this game. And of course,
Wow! Say that with your chest. That must be that must be mark the time of death for Ndeje University with that dunk. 97-67 for mark the time of death for Ndeje University with that dunk.
and it's 3 and a foul.
97-69, and it was a foul called. Ngobi, who has been the best player for the Angels today, with that free throw to make it 97-70 in this game. Kasomia trying to buy the time, putting Jonathan Okecho on his back. Robert Okidi behind the plate and his foul. That is a good foul for Ndeje University. They don't want any more posters in this game. You know how embarrassing it is to get posterized on in such a game that is being recorded on live TV.
I mean, if that happens to you against a player of quality, you just have to admit that it's the quality that has killed you. Death by quality. I think how many people have been posted up? They continue to live life. I imagine you can only live once, so sometimes some things are meant to happen.
Especially with NBL Twitter, the official banter page on X. If they do get you on that poster, you are going to be there. You are going to be there pinned tweet for the next couple of months, and it will become a meme for the rest of the year. A timeout, oh, Peter Sifoma put on the bench. I think a well-deserved rest.
Small social media has you
Oh,
fearing for your life.
they can get you. There is literally nothing you can say. Every time you try and say something online, they will bring back that meme.
You see you with another steel cancer.
Jonathan Okech.
The favor.
Jonathan Okech with that three-pointer.
Students from Bugema University.
98-73.
And
Drives coast to coast.
Uganda
There is a medical emergency called on board
category
as Ebonu
Salma from
has been fouled.
who is also the vice president.
Of course, there you have the UC Ducks getting the medals for winning gold in the men's volleyball.
But what a match though in the volleyball. 5 sets, that's what you want. That is everything you want in a final. 5 sets, taking yourself to the limit. I guess you enjoy that final as majority of everyone here did enjoy. Back to the basketball as we head to the resumption of this fourth quarter. It seems like a blowout win for the UCU Cannons, leading 98-73 in this men's gold medal match at the 19th edition of the AUUS Games in UCU Mukono, nicknamed Cannon City by many. Joe inbound pass by Jesse Kurut. It is Bob, the latest point guard to join the team. Joel Kaira and the point tries to get a post up. Oh, almost put back by Carlos. And unfortunately, time has run out. Oh, it's still ongoing. Kaira is the layup. UCU broke the 100-point mark. 173 in this final.
The final, what a moment, but Deje trying to
Foul called on Bob. Shot number 5, who was just been introduced, another new member on the squad.
Thank you so much. Bob, can you leave the podium now?
Out this challenge, year in, year out, as the fans are serenading
You see you
a very famous song now in the time of day. Oh, but secured.
the Cardinals have the goals and are making
Okay, guys, we now ourselves.
I mean,
In the next
the
minute,
Dubs have the gold and are making a nuisance of themselves of their awarding area, but anything less than gold for them would have been an upset. So there's a reason why they are celebrating extra hard today.
But I mean, Faith, as a fan, and as a neutral, what kind of final would you prepare? Would you actually prefer? I know there are two different perspectives. As a player, it is fantastic to be able in the have it be in the lead like the UCU Cannons do have. You get to enjoy the game and taking the final more. But as a fan, I'm guessing you prefer a closer final so that it keeps you on your toes.
Of course, the neutral loves a tight final, but if your team is one that has to come back from behind and win it all, why not? I mean, you always want fans to be a final, and once you lose there, it's sort of it makes for a very boring event. But I think for the UCU Dubs, the UCU Cardinals, this is what they wanted. The Dubs, on the other hand, were expected to win by 3-0 at least, and by its going distance, says a lot about the overconfidence that probably was permeating the camp.
Yes, definitely, and it is a foul called on Bob. And yes, as you have mentioned, as a fan, it is more enjoyable to actually have a close final. But as a player, you get to celebrate and take it in because, I mean, it's not all every day that you get to play in a final gold medal match at inter-university games. The next games will be obviously 2 years from now. So who knows? For some of the players here, this is their last game in this competition. He makes the first free throw, focus as he reduces the lead. 170. It was a flagrant. And Endeja get to keep the ball. 3-point attempt. Misses everything. Rebound gathered by Focus. Closely guarded in the paint. Goes through Bobby. Step through. Shot out wide. Rick box out and Carlos gets the rebound for UC was being initially introduced. This came under pushing the ball through halfway court and tipped off by Jonathan Okech. It will be Ndeje ball. Turnover. UCU Cannons still in this fourth quarter. I mean, for the Ndeje Angels, they will be massively disappointed that they haven't had a bigger impact in this game. In what fans closely believed was the perfect final. You have two sides even going at it when it comes to the overall tally in terms of medals. You would have hoped that Ndeje and UCU would have had a closer final. As Ndeje defeated UCU in the regular season of the National Basketball League, they took the series 1-0, but it is currently 175. It is Stephen Kasovia teasing, taunting. Joel Kaira just outside the three-point line onto Carlos. Carlos in the paint. Closely guarded Kaira with a jumper and hits the hoop and one called. Carlos with a rebound, but was ultimately fouled by the Ndeje University. Shot number 9, Mutiaba. Another chance for UCU to increase their lead in this final. Carlos nails the first free throw. Misses the second one, unfortunately. Ndeje have the ball after gathering the rebound. Ivan Muezi, marked by Kasobia, fouled and will be taken to the line to make a couple of free throws. Ivan Muezi on the line and misses the first free throw. That generally summarizes the morning that Ndeje University have had. Even an efficient free throw shooter like Ivan Muezi is missing, and he has missed both of them. We see you on the fast break. Oh, a turnover by UCU. We have the scores here 178 to UCU as they are in celebration mode right now. I do not think Ndeje University have it in them to be able to come back in this game. They just did not start on the right foot. They were called. Offensive rebounds were gathered by UCU and had their lead pushed. And Jonathan Okechi, the three-point attempt, hits the rim, gathered by Joel Kaira. That is exactly what I'm talking about. The physical advantage in the paint from UCU has basically won them their game, and their ability to rebound the ball, while the inability from Ndeje Angels to rebound that ball offensively has cost them massively in this game, as they have failed to get second chance points. Joel Kaira with a spin move, hit the rebound gathered by Carlos onto Nobato Kidi, looking for the screen, jumper, pull-up jumper, butter for the first year man. Lead pushed 102-78. Faith, this must be one of the most one-sided one-off playoff finals you have seen in a very long time.
Slightly, but not the first one. I mean, the first one I've seen in a long time. I mean, this sports like that. Some days are very good, some days are very bad. And I know that for Ndeje, the postmortem is going to be harder than anything else, because the practice they give UCU with very, very good faith, but that's not the case. But now you can already see the tired legs. I think there is resignation from Deje, because they haven't. And you see, it's really that the energies are now low, because they've done enough. Of course, it's now, but both teams know that they've done. They really know that this is quite literally almost finished.
Yes, as we are back to the award ceremony right here going on at the same time. We have we are here in a timeout in the fourth quarter. And definitely, Faith, as we get back to this action, as we get back to the conclusion of these games, you have talked about what you have liked in this tournament. What do you think as well needs to improve heading forward in future tournaments?
With the arrival of the Tatan that is expected at Ndeje, I hope institutions like UCU also follow suit and get 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 that the most sought after thing in athletics. And I think once universities start getting Tatan, it's going to be easier to attract even some of those athletes like ones from the Bay region who are looking to go pro immediately after high school, because maybe they don't think somewhere they can train daily. I think this place is quite good, quite idyllic. Go to class, come and do your drills. Go to class, do your drills. So I think for any runner, this is a very, very optimistic thing. If institutions can redevelop their sports grounds. I mean, we've seen that it's possible. It's just comes down to an institution's desire to be able to grow as well as, foster the development of sports in this country.
Straight by Bob. Say it with your chest, young fella. 105-78. Arinaito trying to answer back with a three and misses it. Rebound gathered by Joel Taira. You see, you are definitely having fun out there. The second unit is having fun. Look for Carlos, who puts it in. The boys are having fun in the sun as you see you are edging towards their gold medal in this men's final. Yes, Faith, just to bring you back, for those who don't know what a tartan is, what is a tartan?
Tartan is really the standard athletics track, running track at least. And that's normally, we only have one example in Uganda on the outside and also on the outside training facility. The other one is into the National High Altitude Training Center. So it's very rare commodity. We expected Leger to bring one for the East Africa Games last year, but they didn't get it. It's now we are in a situation where I think all institutions are looking at the advantage. They're looking at the advantage of the games and all. Also today, apart from the basketball final, the volleyball finals, we also have the netball finals, and that of course brings us to the end of this.
Yes, definitely. We are at the end of this not so close basketball men's gold final, where the UCU Cannons have been able to defend home court and secure the much coveted gold medal, defeating Indeja University 109-78. We have an update from netball.
Yes, it is 34-34, so it is I mean, it's going to go definitely to the wire. Let's see if we can bring for you some pictures from there, but it is a very, very tight thing right now.
Definitely, as we come to the end of this broadcast here of the basketball men's gold, it is actually 35-35 in the fourth quarter. This is as close as it gets. So we shall try and get you the images from that close netball gold medal match between Victoria University and Ugandan Christian University. The Lady Doves and the Doves, the Lady Cannons and the Cannons have defended home court. Are the UCU Angels about to defend home court in netball as well? Very close one. We shall keep it, we shall try and bring you the live updates. Keep it here live on Urban TV. The winner of the lady division without games 2023 is Makerere University.
Category taking the bronze team medal, Victoria University. Taking the silver chocolate category, very much. Position one taking the bronze medal, open category in chess. AUUS Game 2023, Jumbo Board University.
Welcome to the University where the final day of the University Games is on us right now. It's fallen in defeat, but at the end of the day, that is the nature of sport. But today, on Average, we're going to introduce to you a lot of the people who are making differences. Joining me now is Uptake from one now, a sport that is making kids. And it is about what the brand intends to do in the future, the plans for it.
I'm so happy to be here. It's a good experience for us. We are Sportwear's brand. It's called One. It's a sport kit supplier and manufacturers. So we have a lot of plan to here to this university sport festivals. So we have a good proposal for the next year for which is which will held in the next years. So we our brands to we will be seeing here in the next days in the next year. Okay.
Okay, now here today, of course, are so many teams that came to play. How do you intend to impact university sports in Uganda with this brand of yours?
Yes, you see this. Most of the students they are playing in the different parts of sports. So we wanted to be a part of this. We wanted to be a part of this. Our brand also they express what they are feeling is and what their cultures, where they are from. So we wanted to add some value from them. So hopefully we will see our brands for the next time. How this the competition will be different, and actually now it's a different and it's a good experience for in Ethiopians also. So when we come to next year in these competitions, our brand together we add some values, and it's also we take this experience to another neighboring countries and also in Ethiopians.
Aptek, tell us a little bit about the feel of this kit and what difference does it make to anyone who is competing? Look at the sun right now, it's beating down on me, but incidentally, I don't feel too hot in this one, in the inside of this one. Tell us a little bit about what kind of materials you people use on your kits.
Yeah, that's the important questions. Yes, sport wears. Its materials should be it's a difference, and it's up to be it's specifically purposely for made for this for sport competitions, because it's not like sport with fabrics. It's not like other types of fabrics. So they should be it's a different. So our fabrics are constructing like for the purpose of for the sport purpose. So you don't like you're telling that the sport it's now hot, but you don't feel hot because the sweat is out from your body. Then the weather it's balanced from the outside and the inside of the body. That's the basic distinguish for the material what they we providing.
Okay, Aptek, thank you very much for joining us. I hope next year we shall see the difference when we come down here. Thank you very much. And any word for those who haven't heard of the brand before?
Thank you. I would like to say thank you for very much for the, yeah, giving this chance to interview for me. Thank you.
Basketball team. Officials, can I receive the basketball?
You know which one was basketball?
Can I receive the leader?
Ah, huku chini hapa kukirea basketball step. Uko wapi? Football ndio huko. Sasa uko angalia. Yepe. Wapi? Okay. I'm going. Yeah, I'm going my house. Yeah. Where's my phone? $20 is $6.
Basketball, can I receive you, see you, Leche, and the third place? And for the ladies, pay you,
What's the name?
see you, pay you, Bugema. Can I receive those teams kindly? Basketball, we need to give this medal now. You see you, Leche Bugema, for men.
I'll take what we.
You see you, Victoria Moves, for women. Can I receive those teams kindly?
What we work with small. I didn't what game when you first that was an NBA game kind of fight. 100 and after almost 200 points scored in that game. Keith.
A very good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome back on Urban Television. Yes, of course, we are still here with you. We have so many results out here, right from yesterday to today. So many improvements in most of these games. Talking about Uganda University.
If they are not
Maybe perhaps
available,
let me
we
take you
will
through
give
some
them
of
the
the results
substitute
that we
later.
have. Men's in the men's basketball finals, of course, we have UCU that was won in Deja University. First quarter, UCU took charge with 29 to 15. Second quarter, 60 to 35.
Third quarter, 86 to 59, while the fourth quarter, 109 to 7. And that is how it was a one-sided final. Of course, I'm going to be joined by two gentlemen here. That is Shafik Senoga and Yeko Saka. Munanga Saka. Good to have you here. But of course, remember that you see definitely back to gold here. And before I bring this gentleman on, let me tell you, we're still in the men's basketball finals. Okay, we talked about that. Women's volleyball final, UCU versus KU. Of course, in the first set, the women of UCU won by 25 to 15. Second set, 25 to 20. Third set, 20 to 25. Of course, third set, the KU women, took charge and survived. And then, of course, the women of UCU said, no way, in the first set, we're going to come back. And they won with 25 to 17. Full-time score was 3 to 1. And of course, here you back another goal. Now, before I get to other results, let me invite Yeko to join me on stage. Yeko, a very good afternoon to you.
Thank you so much, Sarah, and to our dear viewers. Indeed, it's a good day, great day. The sun's out.
To you.
Pardon me.
A very good afternoon to you, Yeko.
Thank you so much, Sarah, and our dear viewers of Baba TV, One More TV, and every channel that is a part of Vision Group. Thank you so much for keeping us company for the last 5 days. Been really amazing. You see, you have hosted us so well. And today we come to the climax of the Inter-University Games 2023. And of course, there are the awarding ceremony. And so far, like Sarah's mentioned, our teams are collecting their medals.
About the awarding ceremony.
Yes.
You're driving so fast. Allow the driver take time.
Oh,
Please let's welcome Shafiq. He looks humble, but his teams are very back gold. The women are back gold in basketball.
did you say Shafiq is humble?
Volleyball, yeah, he's humble. Shafiq,
I listen to you at the same
Maybe
time.
because it's back at UCU.
Shafiq, how are
But
you?
Uncle Sam
As
can
an
stand it
alumni
for the
of
rest of the
UCU,
team if they're not
what a beautiful game we saw in the volleyball. I guess volleyball was more sweeter than the basketball. Maybe perhaps because basketball seems to be a little bit one-sided.
Yeah, I think for me, I came out with a good strategy. You realize that they gave you that mean, winning that final set to walk out with a goal wasn't something easy for the EU Dubs. Especially the fact that really had won the other two sets. Then was coming from a high. Came high twice to start that the corner actually. It was for me not an easy game for me. Definitely, there's another game going on between the UC team and the one of Victoria University is tight. I remember.
Now, your ideas about I talk about the basketball and
To give credit to the host UCU. I mean, in every sport where they've competed, they've turned up the heat. The fans have really done a great job. They have been behind their team. And I mean, you saw in the volleyball as we were beating Uganda University to take that goal in the main, and then also against Uganda University in the women. So really, the fans are quality, the style, the swag that the UCU teams have really exhibited has been fantastic. And for me, really, it's always good whenever, I mean, these games have fans, the supporters to come in big numbers. And for me, that has been my biggest highlight. Really, UCU students, they've really packed up their teams. It's no wonder. I mean, if Terry, still very tight between them and Nideje.
yeah.
Trust me, for the first time in close to 5 years, we will have a new overall winner. And then,
Are you serious? Have you started your medal tally?
of course, this is provisional, but of course, it is provisional for my own tally center. My own, I mean, from wherever I've been, from where I've been to, but trust me, UCU turned up. But now there is also an ongoing match, the final in the netball between Victoria University and UCU. And it's very tight there. So should UCU go ahead and back up
I would love to see what
Of the team.
I would love to see what Christina Mulumba is basically going to do in today's game.
Trust
Because
me.
in the last 3 4 games, Christina Mulumba has become Christina Mulumba. Of course, with the high, I mean, ability to score,
Yeah.
the high physical exposure. The national team at the football games, the one that everything. Because all it's intense.
Actually, yeah, Namulo, but then of course the goal attack that is Shade Nasa both
Yeah.
have really been the driving engine for that university. But of course, even you see you actually they don't have many stars in their team. But of course, Bushida Nasa has also been a very fantastic shoot.
Yes.
And I remember, I think about 2 goals out from taking that goal, and then Nasser's there stepped up and scored two quick goals to make it go into an extra time. So really, it's been really interesting in every students. They really prepared so well. Huge with their tutors themselves. Trust me, we've had really good games this time around.
We should get back to netball a little bit. Around as the basketball final was going on and then the volleyball was going on, I took my time to go down to the podium where they are one the best athletes in the category of silver and bronze respectively. And there's one coaching student from Mooney University. So far won 2 medals, silver moreover, and this is a student who's in Woodford. Coming on from West Nile, he's not playing in the championship in the league. Most of the teams, actually the team that won is the Chamberlain University. Chamberlain, these are teams that have been playing under these are teams that have been playing in the league, the national league. Now look at this gentleman. I forgot his name for that she can't call his name. But look at where he's coming from. Only on the way from West Nile and coming to get school for us to see what does it take?
Much probably good beyond Kampala or probably within Buganda. You could feel that that's where Ubers should be seen. And for me, if you are seeing a university far away at but much probably the progress it has goes back to the association and how much they're trying to do Uganda Football Association in terms of probably spreading the game, not only within Uganda and Wakanda, but also different parts of the country. Because the fact is that Nigeria were the superior, were the superior in terms of spreading this game. But I saw, I think it was yesterday when I saw Champogo win ahead of Deji. That tells you that even when Deji probably is going on public school today, but now we're seeing other universities probably try and set they actually take over them in terms of playing football. For me, it's good. It shows you how much the progress that it's trying to make and moving forward.
Seeing new winners, seeing people getting up medals still. Of course, with the University mentioned something. We should also be reminded that Dede University actually has its own foundry that makes most of those equipment. They did not improve. Remember last year when we were profiling them prior to the Software University Games, and we went with you there. You really saw the 2019 Inter-University Championship. That's one. Of course, that year, after KU was eliminated because of some of the issues, irregularities they had, and that is how went on to win. But the University, I think the best contest with the national team players, the Shadia and still added a little bit of spice into the sauce.
Yeah, but also, I mean, for me, one thing we need to look at is the progress that university is trying to make. If you watch them in the East African Games last year in Nigeria, everyone was shocked to look at the performances that put up to me now the top 5 universities in Nigeria. When they come here at UC, you look at the progress that made in tennis, in netball, in rugby. That's why you show that with even a few years probably engaging in sports, the red carpet is trying to achieve some of the few things. And for me, when they follow this route, I mean, you're going to see more. And you don't need to be shocked because why they're trying to do this, because the fact that student in Kumba,
Yeah.
Patrick Sebuga, is the tutor right now. He has probably engaged in so much that Victoria is also probably known, not probably in terms of education, but what they can also get that limelight through sports.
And I think something that should be the happiest right now, you know, to make it fun. Look at that. The next team of Victoria University, September, coming in with a lot of investment. Uganda competing for the first time. They participated in the inter-university games and they managed to score silver. That one says a lot, makes a lot of sense. Of course, with the likes of Victoria University not participating, but of course, with the youth team that has been so much in the sport for so long. But still, Victoria University coming in the women's home there. I mean, sorry, in
Well, like you talked about Patrick Sebuga, I think he has done a fantastic job. If you look at Victoria University, they are new into, university sports. I mean, it's a new. So really, to see that they've managed to come and, the style in which they have beaten UCU. Yes, there might have been, a difference in terms of quality in the players, but of course, a home team is always a home team. But you look at the coach they had in Rashid Mobiru. It's really very experienced netball. We talked about the players. A couple of them have played for the She Cranes at the netball World Cup. So definitely, really, in terms of preparations, talent into the team, it was always going to be always going to be a very tough one. But at the end of
that's a little bit
yeah, it must have really hurt the UCU players. Yeah, but of course, in sports, we expect that. You're always a winner, someone's going to lose. But for me, yes, silver might not be what it's used to.
a new challenge because in 2019 you see
That's I love that as well. That's why I was very happy for you today. Because not that I don't wish Niger good, I do, and they have done a fantastic job. But I would like to see challenge competition. And because Niger have been so dominant over the years, this has pushed other universities.
But I wash now. Wakundi Victor tetwanabira mu kinaabiro.
Get a chance to get excited.
T-shirts dokasabye oti adiyiye biri abantu balonda. Lodado na UCW.
Sometimes it comes back to a way. Sometimes when you want to have something done in a private institute, there's no probably take long but something to be done. Government institution, maybe there are so many something is done. For me, that's not the big problem. So the will force us with the will. Something. The reason why Makerere were dominant between 1992 about 202 because there was a whole public sector we put in and try and invest that then improve. When
championship you see
that the investment and That's why for me, we need public to have that. If there is that will to invest into these children, when you have the will, you'll have the best athletes in terms of talent identification. You'll have the facilities. When you have the will, you'll have the coaches. You'll have the best in terms of how much you watch some of these athletes, in terms of nutrition, so many things. So for me, when you join all that, you can probably look at that investment that and that's why you see private institutions like Ndeje, UCU, KU, Victoria, from the starting point. But for the government institutions like I said, there's a little bureaucracy that you need to follow, and in the end, you may probably benefit what as a person.
I think for me, Shabik, the end point that you make there is, I remember I said when I was still at the student leadership at Harvard University, we had a small challenge with the professor now. And we kept on saying that I was not sitting in the facility. But if these guys are not getting they're not facilitated, definitely couldn't see anything coming out of them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, maybe let me take this the results of men volleyball final. Of course, UCU took on Bugema University in the first set. UCU 121 to 25. Second set, UCU 125 to 15. Third set, 6 to 25. Of course, in the third set, third set, I beg your pardon, Bugema University. The fourth set, UCU won, and then of course in the fifth set, UCU won, and of course the score ended up actually in the first set, Bugema University won. They won in the first set, and then in the third set. So UCU definitely won with the 3-2 and bagging out gold out there. While women's volleyball finals, UCU versus KU. First set of course women 25-15, second set 25-20, third set 20-25, fourth set 25-17, and the score was 3-1, and UCU women had to back goal out there. Let's look at the other results that we have. The men's volleyball, I already talked about it. We are only waiting for Victoria University. More results coming out that we yet have to wait there. But remember, we also have universities such as like Chambogo universities that has done quite so well in woodball. I saw the books there in swimming. I also saw books bringing out that some of their medals. There are so many medals that have been won, and we shall be looking at them one by one. Yes, even the basketball. And now, as you said right now, what we have ahead of you, what you're seeing on the screen right now, is awarding of the basketball, the best men. Of course, that is in Bugema University. Yes, Bugema University, Ndeje, and then of course definitely the UCU men with gold out for you there. I did ask you. I check your. Give me your take. The basketball final, JJ and UCU. For me, I earlier on asked our colleague here, I don't know what your take is. I kind of felt like the game was excited, and maybe it didn't give us that niche that we saw in volleyball. I don't know.
I also would feel that there's huge potential when you look at UCU and the stage they have been. I mean, for me, they in the universities, but and also on the national level, playing the fact that you have even some of your players who are competing with the national team. Shows you how much probably UCU have gone as a university, and you could feel that it was going to be very hard for other universities to come and challenge them. Unlike for women, could feel like you can do that, but could feel that they are not so much spark. Gama tried it, I think, during the group stage. Remember, there was a time I think UCU had during a game where that was actually were leading them with about 10 points before they used to to beat them later. So for me, you've got in terms of in terms of even which is unique that where I could feel that they have everything about to be ahead of any other university in basketball.
Yeah. Actually, what I look at Gema University, reminds me of that against University. I don't know whether you expected Gema University to win this shit against Kuba University.
Surprisingly, both teams actually have more in terms of foreign players. If you watch the players at if you watch the players at Bugema, many of the players are coming from South Sudan. Actually, for me, it was a lot of actually foreign players because if you watch two sides actually, it explains why This was tight because Bugema won it 58 57. That should show you how much probably they put up a good performance.
Yes, of course, I can see some of the players of Victoria University very happy, going to see the women take the gold medal in the category of basketball. I'm sorry, netball. Definitely it's right. I don't know, Diego, what did you want to win? Because I saw earlier on when you're watching the basketball final, you seem to feel like you were on the side of Udete, but Udete did not give you that speech that you really wanted. I don't know someone thought that Udete was so wasteful, especially that whole South Sudanese player who opted for the score for the even that things were not working out for them. Basketball. About basketball. Yeah.
Actually, I was neutral, and I mean, I don't belong to any of the two universities, but of course, I really think see you in a better game than DJ. And the end of the faculties, constitutes you look, I mean, they deserve to win. They played so well. If I mean, the way they were really winning second games, they really did so well. For me, something that they
Let's talk about the home advantage. Of course, that is the wedding ceremony going on out there. The wedding ceremony is going on. Okay, the one ceremony is going on out there. You see your men of the men basketball out there for the Inter-University Game 2023, and you can see the jubilation going on. What a good player. I don't know what's your outstanding player for you see you. Just a little bit. Okay, let's get on with the rest of the awarding ceremony coming out there. I can see. Okay, I saw Kevin Kasovia do quite a very wonderful job out there with a lot of pace, making those rebounds and some dagging scores out for you out there. I don't know who yours is.
I have to say, Casper really.
Good name.
Yeah, the entire team really played well. Every player really.
There's a gentleman called Sifuna also had a very good performance.
They all did. And
Actually, for me, Sifuna was better.
I think it was for me. Yes, individuals, because you look at the points each as are contributed to the side. But personally, I want to give credit to the entire team.
Yes,
They
yes.
played
The
as a
big
unit.
part, yeah.
Exactly. So for me, I mean, yes, they are celebrating their gold medals. But I have to say, for me, really, I wouldn't want to.
Actually, yes, I think I want to agree with you because if you look at the game approach of UCU against Ndeje University, they had some elements of around 3 players they were hanging on, they were cleaning on. But UCU showed you that from the point guard to the shooter to everyone, it was all about teamwork. And another thing, one thing they tried as much as possible to avoid is going for 3 pointers where they knew they could not shoot. And it reminded me of one of the games that during the Afro basketball games, Uganda, our ladies, the Lady Gazelles, against Rwanda. After some of the team, our best pointers, and we could go out for them. And yet, I think they want to like this, and the which of you see, just clear how to go out there. So what do we learn from here? Looking at this, so many such athletes, basketball, clear for us, the single backs.
It is.
Yes, we're still going for foreign-based players.
But of course, it is. But when you fight for choice, you have so many talents. You have to pick the best. So honestly speaking, for me, I think the future is really bright. And now it's up to the scouts, the coaches.
Yes.
This is where your stars are. So they should really reach out to these universities and probably, if you want really to beef your squad ahead of the new season or the ongoing season, this is where stars are.
That when you get 14, especially yes, there's so much talent in UCU. And maybe perhaps also containing this talent together is something that has not been worked on for so long, because I want to see UCU with all the talent that they have. They should be one of the teams the undefeated, I mean, they run, the dominance of the City Oilers. But those are not connected. And you see, so one of the best players was taken away from here, and he's right now playing with the City Oilers. So, what assists me is it that the institutions are not doing enough to maintain these players? Is it about money? Is it about Oilers is splashing a lot of money?
See, champions. Sometimes you cannot really, you have to feel sorry for the, let's say, for you because let's be honest, every season they're going to be in power. So your only chance to really make it there is to play for them. And even if you won, and they come knock on your door, will you say no?
No, of course, definitely, I will not say no.
Obviously.
And definitely, you're talking about Titus and Mayed Bali. You saw how they performed quite so well. They're one of the players that we hoped the City Oilers even up the ball.
For these clubs, since they are more of a universe, I mean the universe from the university, they've done their part including these stars.
Okay, right now on your set, on your as you said, in your sitting room, you are at workplaces. I know this is the first thing. Most of the people maybe are traveling up country or you're already up country. Thank you so much. Right now, the awarding ceremony is going on for the best. Of course, bronze, that is KU Kampala University. That is volleyball women. Sorry, volleyball women. And then, of course, silver, definitely, you have Victoria University out there. Victoria will only start out with that red color, white for high. Now, you assume Makere University, so you get confused because the is red. So, and then, of course, you have the women themselves, the super ladies, the super iron ladies of UC. Someone may think I'm over praising UCU, but the Bible says, give credit where it's due. So, yeah, women, Victoria University out there, and then of course, UCU.
And I can see the emotions, the team of students is here, the sports tutor is here, the vice chancellor is here. This is a picture of the day. If you have management in one place, then you're sure my sports will be supported.
The award ceremony taking place right now, a little bit of correction there, is basketball, and of course, basketball women. Yeah, because Victoria University very happy with their silver. While of course you have your KU there, and then of course that should be UCU. Yeko, UCU dominating against you. And then of course, definitely you still have KU. I think for me here, I would love my focus would be on KU winning out that bronze. With all the challenges that have been getting left, right, center in football, you sort of had a lot of challenge in netball. Please come on, take it on.
Congratulations. Probably the vice chancellor will also take the podium and the team will immediately give him that medal.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we still continue with the award ceremony here. And yes, much as UCU for me has won, but you must be very happy for KU because of some of the challenges that has gone through in netball. Look at them in football. Everyone has been complaining about KU, but still, I'm just them out with a bronze medal here. Is this something that we should take on the rest of the line?
Yeah, basically, I think for me, it is important for them, probably. But also, you need to probably credit the UCU team. Remember, Victoria beat them in the East Africa Games, female basket for that final. That the goal they won. Now they managed to revenge back to see that they actually reclaimed the title again. So for me, it was impressive for them. Like we discussed earlier that they're trying probably to some sports programs at the university, and it's not shocking that even though they're not one Victoria University, but at least they're among those teams that are going to work out with within the middle bracket. For me, it is impressive for them as a university.
Yes, yes, it is indeed very impressive, and I know Mr. Oliver right now should be the happiest man on this planet. Just in a period of 2 years, and you're seeing Victoria University flying in red colors and flying all over news, and I know everyone is going to talk about Victoria University. But by the way, Shafiq, was it which year? If I don't quite remember, you remind me of the year. When Victoria University team in the Premier League? Behind the next scenes, so it is it not those guys, of course, were still growing up, but at least if you're a sportsman, you really know what happened. And
Okay, the team talked to be bought by the MP.
yes,
Because then after, that was, I think,
honorable.
the honorable, that was, I think, the end of their existence.
So, Honorable, I want to see that's Mama this enough for football from not until one day, one time I was reading about him, the titles that I got to know actually is the one who go to Victoria University. And then, there are two things. Politicians normally mix politics with the football or sports. And sports and football, sports and politics do not come in together. So I think for me, one that is sort of what I need which most of the politicians have done that. But they went back down. But now, what do you think that Victoria University has done in the last 2 years?
For us, I think it starts with the talent identification. When you have one of your players competing on the national team, that shows you how much progress you're trying to do. And in terms of, because like I told you, I think for me, this whole success of their sports program starts from their sports tutor. For example, when it came to Victoria University, despite recruiting the talent, but also going to public coaches. And that has given them more progress. The partnership they've signed with Chateau Rugby Club. There's so many things they're trying to do with netball. There's so many things they're trying to do with basketball. That shows you how much they're trying to do as a university in terms of that. You bring the talent, you bring the best coaches. Of course, they're unfortunate bit probably having facilities because it's a university probably that has no facilities. So for me, that's why probably they need probably start doing that. It doesn't make sense to have that success when you don't have the facilities in place. For me, that's why they need to. Okay, one will tell you, of course, under Story Foundation, they normally use the facilities at Kampala. Kampala Pets or Gisu, yes, but as a university, I think you need to start your own initiative that can probably help you in terms of how much you want to progress. Because there are things that you know, like in Nigeria, and this is why they're progressing because the facilities. Almost every other market is competing society from the main campus because the only problem, every time you're done your studies during the evening, you'll go and fill that facility at any time you want as an athlete. I mean,
Exactly.
it you as a person.
Yes, I was actually talking to the captain of Victoria University rugby team. That is Chan, Emma, and Emma was like, if only our university in the next years would only get us where we have our own, we have a facility. If it's rugby, you're going to train at your Chadondo. The person who is going to be I think you're going to take the rest of it all. So you want to be within that university setup. I think for me, the captain makes a right call out there. Of facilities there. Shafiq, we know how costly it is right now. That's how you get facilities in this country, especially if you want to be in a fight. If you can go to best university like Victoria, then it becomes a little bit hard.
We need to probably think beyond the box. It's not about the whoever probably start looking at you have to get that within Kampala. I mean, Nigeria is in Luya. Church of England have set up a good sports complex. You see why in Mukono have set up a sports complex. I don't think we need probably to think of probably building having land within Kampala. Let's go beyond Kampala. There's so much that can be used to set up initiative. I mean, you saw the huge sports complex at YXC in Rwanda. For me, that's why we need to start from. Not probably thinking that we need to have land in Kampala. Because it's been through by so many things. Investors, so much, market, so you could probably battle so many things. But go beyond Kampala, you have even, because I mean, 20 years ago, this place was pushing. But now it's a total so many things. So with time, even if you go probably in low, 30 years ago, you don't know what will happen.
Exactly. Maybe perhaps I think needs to take our advice consideration because it comes to positive view as what's been achieved which when you look at universities like actually the one that gentleman who in I was mesmerized. I'm like, look, this is the guy from Arua City, I mean, Arua City. There's not so much games that play there, but like the entrance of land where there are a lot of, they still have budget land. We have looked at the sports law coming out. So, that's what about investment in infrastructure development. Where do we see the parliament of Uganda coming into such institution? But then you put the best of all, train the measures that partner with institutions so that they know the facilities structure. As long as they produce their infrastructure development plan, this is the position to make the infrastructure development.
Yeah, I think for me, there's a lot probably. There's more in terms of how much government can come in to support. Now, like, I'll give a scenario. If you have that sports complex, as government maybe can come up with to have construction of the road towards the facility or towards the university. Just like in India, they are sent into the university. So, I mean, that's why probably need to look at it because the rate is that private individuals have come out to say that they set up some of these things, but there are sometimes basic things probably they miss out and probably they need to be built in terms of taxes because some of these equipment are not bought from here. So there's so much maybe in terms of taxes they are they charge the equipment they bring in. So the road network. So for me, probably, yes, government is a total public to set up facility, but also I think also they need to look probably helping some of these things. And I know NSS have done it before. Every time a federation maybe wants probably to import in things and wants to be here, the whole public and they have to set up they take off the taxes. I think the federation public by the so they set up these things are good because I remember some years back because I think the international body it did all good because I mean how do I put it? But even the taxes to transport me. Yeah, and because the rate is that when you want to be a powerhouse in sports, you have to have facilities. When you have facilities, it gives you much anticipation how you're going to compete. This is why we have had huge progress maybe in athletics because yes, we may have yet, but also we need to find an avenue. I understand, yes, it comes with a lot of funding, but let's have at least one or three pitches.
Yeah.
When you have a football pitch, you can use it for rugby.
Yes.
When you have a basketball pitch, you can use it for
Volleyball.
oh yes, or volleyball.
Yeah.
At least that will help us in terms of how much we can compete.
I think you, like you've said it, the Englishman will say using one stone to shoot two birds at the same time. Because now, right now, you imagine if number like done, there is no need that or maybe feelings with Kings Park Arena when the trains, it's a lady trains. It's a matter of going to train the goal post. Then you see another number. And you have so many fans to go there, even the ones who don't rugby don't go. The same thing would also happen to basketball and netball. You would want to see us getting out of the arena inside there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the awarding ceremony for netball. And of course, still to remind you, the ladies in red definitely are the champions of 2023 netball championship in the university games, and that's none other than Victoria University, and the silver medalists definitely are the UCU. It was a very, very close contest out there. And then, of course, what is that in green? That is
That has to be KU. Yeah, KU. KU, Kampala University.
passing green.
Yeah, in green.
I've always associated green for campaign.
That's KU because they beat Uganda in the playoff game.
Yeah, because now let's look at the queens, the new queens, and that is none other than Victoria University. And for me, what I loved so much in the final was basically the 1 point difference.
Yeah, true.
Something that makes the final so sweet, you know. I don't know. I don't know for you.
No, it was quite an impressive performance, I think, for Victoria, especially look at the fact that they came in and battled the home side in UCU, found everything onto their favor in terms of the huge crowds, in terms of the facility, because they played from here day in, day out, but also even the coach they had. Of course, they had some seniority in terms of Christine Ambilige, the Shania Nasang, of course. Better age, and the fact they won with 52-51, it shows that
Actually, Shafiq, the lady awarding the medals is none other than Brigadier Flavia Piekwaso, who has been the former vice president of the Uganda Netball Federation. Remember the Netball Federation, and also and the acting president at the same time. Yeah, thank you. Remember also the Netball Federation right now is being led by
Security is gulu gulu, and I don't want to go to prison, you know. So I needed to be there.
And remember, of course, as we say right now, the Netball Federation is being organization committee, which was put in place by World Netball due to some of the issues that you all know very well. We ran that story and we don't want to go back into it because it's a little bit negative in the sport. But what we are focusing right now is seeing the sport going on forward. And remember that Mwasa is the one leading the organization committee. But seeing Flavia Piekwaso around, isn't it a pleasure for us, especially she's in full combat as a UPDF officer?
yeah, I think probably she has the heart for the sport. The fact that she has been within the executive committee, for me, probably she also wants probably to have that feel of the sport. We don't know if she's going probably to stand for next team selections, but for me, it shows how much maybe the passion she has as an individual. Probably to come in and see that special talent coming in from different, and also the fact that the different players also on the national team. You would, as a former interim president, as a former vice president, would always want probably to come and say that you always catch up with some of these former players. They have that feel. You know, one of the biggest setback is sometimes we tend to give success sometimes to the players, but we don't really give success probably to the backroom people who are back for some of these teams to perform. When there are challenges, sometimes we probably go beyond the players and put it to the administration. And of course, at some point, yes, but also you need to feel that when someone comes and gives you that motivation that yes, you can probably do better, you can probably improve as a person. And I think for me, it's a huge motivation for themselves. That is Cecilia.
Yeah, that's Cecilia, the board member of
National Council of Sports.
National Council.
Yeah.
She's here to represent the
She's also part of the committee of the normalization committee.
Yes.
She's not part of it as an individual. So
I
understand what she's
I have known
different capacities.
I have known Cecilia and the capacity of the civil society, and as a politician, I've always met her on different forums as a woman growing up. But seeing her also in sport is something that really It's been quite so much out there. Shafi, I think Biekwas Brigadier contesting to become the president next year for me. It would not be because after all, when we had a lot of tablet bill within the federation, and at the time where the World Cup, she really held the boat, the steering, quite so hard and very hard despite the storms, and she kept the ship floating on the ocean. And the ship is basically we're talking about our country, Uganda, and coming back with that performance. Of course, definitely, Sarah Babines will always coming. But you know, in that fracas where we're like, oh, but she was there. She has the love for the sport, and a UPDF officer coming in out there, being out meeting the civilians, probably something which is quite so good. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Like you said, and this also shows you how much probably progress this sport has taken, and also as the federation in terms of because it is that this sport has much potential. When you have a team reach be the best in Africa, just like the concluded World Cup, for me, it's something probably we need to invest in so much. But when you have probably in terms of a crisis in management, it affects the vacuum in terms of how much the players are possible. Remember, Mr. To compete in the Africa Championship. Next month, we expect this team to go and compete in the different test series they're going to compete in. So for me, it affects also the players themselves in terms of how much. And also, you need to give that credit because remember when they went to the World Cup, including, of course, why not? Why not? Of course, he has to. Yeah. So for me, like I think the others in the center stage of rather probably having administrators or even having public crisis in terms of management struggles. So for me, it affects the sport, it affects the players. So there are some of the things we need to put into consideration that the main probably to be the element of sport should be the athletes, not probably individuals, not probably administrators.
Yes, of course, Flavia Biekwa, so being very a little bit strategic, a little bit out there. You see, you might also taking up sport at heart. At the end of it all, if we don't without the passion, I see the but we want to inform you we have not awarded Paladin because of the inconsistency of what I was receiving. That is what makes the
Give the medals very, very strong at
the women being the defense 2019, you thought maybe you being at home, you should have done something. Yesterday when I was watching their game, I was so pleasant with that defense. There's this lady, this lady, she is solid. She actually outplayed the excellent goals. And for me, that has very difference. And you let go how difficult it is to let go. That is the difference. So,
I think there is a lot in terms of progress and how much. One thing is the fact that this universe has always probably put in one or two players almost every other year to set the up players that can compete very well coming forward. And for me, it's close to the university, but also you need also to look at Victoria how much they're trying to invest in terms of netball and in different other sports. Because like I said, for me, these players went from that court where probably they've lost at the final. So it wasn't going to be very easy for Victoria to come and pick up that result, but they did so much. So there's a lot in terms of equipment, but there's areas you could feel that maybe they need to probably sit down and know where they lost the game and where they need to improve coming to the next games coming from. Because, like I said, for me, there's potential. I mean, they they're competing in the league. Come on, it gets you more exposure how much you try to compete. You need to improve so much and try to compete. And at the end, it comes in consistency. When you always come and these kids have the best coaches, have the best nutrition, have the best everything. You're going to excel as an athlete. And I believe for me, if you see coach you that consistency, yes, even if because sometimes sports is one, you can probably play well and you lose the game. So
Consistent.
yeah.
Christine Namulumba definitely having her shine there, and of course, one an athlete you play both for the national team, the players in the national team, and you're doing quite very good. Very commendable job to you, and the entire military capitals. We are going in for a very done with the closing ceremony, ladies and gentlemen. Stay glued to Urban Television and all our television platforms. Thank you.